Hello, Leo. Let's find out what your spirit guides want you to know using this Karma Cards deck right here. We're going to start off with the message using this deck. Got a couple of cards coming out, so it might take me a second to figure out what's going on here. Okay, so which one do I want to start with? Okay, so this is going to be you communicating with somebody, defending your position, accepting how the situation is, nurturing yourselves and realizing what their reaction does to you, realizing what feelings this creates in you by, like, so you're dealing with some situation where you have to defend yourself. And so they want you to get in touch with your feelings and just, you know, kind of try to analyze how you communicate with this person, analyze how their reactions make you feel. Maybe also analyze just your reactions to them. Maybe even how your reactions make them feel as well. So you're analyzing how you communicate with somebody in a situation where you feel like you have to defend yourself. And this might also be in a situation where you're defending your spiritual values. You're defending how you feel in a spiritual way. So maybe you're somebody who's into the whole spiritual stuff, the philosophies, the law of attraction. So you feel some kind of way about spirituality, about religion, and you're having to defend this with somebody. You know, this could be somebody just like a troll or something like that, but it also could be somebody close to you. So I feel like that's what we're talking about today. Your philosophies, things like the different laws that are involved, law of attraction, creation, your beliefs and creation story, your beliefs and spirituality, what you feel about it, what you want to share with people. So it's all about how you communicate. And they want you to be aware of your thoughts and how you communicate. So this has to do with you analyzing that communication. Let your mind tell you how to communicate. Let your mind tell you how to analyze it. Yeah. And also nurturing your feelings based on their reactions, having to do with you having to defend it. Okay, so I'm sorry if it's kind of seems like it's a little slow for me to get that message. It took me a minute with this many cards and this many keywords on the cards. I had to kind of formulate that answer. So that's what I'm getting so far. And then we have here, learn or teach, be positive about, grow and expand. Yeah, I feel like this is like, maybe you're somebody who is very spiritual and, you know, you're out there like learning new things about spirituality and then teaching it to people. And maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself. So this is about kind of analyzing how that makes you feel when they attack you or say mean things to you. So let this help you grow and expand, be positive about your beliefs. And I think this is also telling you you're going to get good fortune and blessings because of your, maybe you're a light worker and you're very passionate about these spiritual values or whatever. And then you've got people who obviously don't accept, you know, they've been taught things and it's very ingrained in their mind, you know. They may have been brainwashed, basically. I mean, when you've got people from a young age who are fed information and taught this is true, don't open your mind, don't expand your mind to anything else. I mean, that's all you can call it. So I think the majority of this reading so far is for you to nurture your own feelings, to analyze why it triggers you if you get upset when you have to defend this. And just be aware of that trigger. And know that this is going to help you to grow and expand, and you're going to be receiving blessings and maybe even good fortune because of having to deal with this. Or because of the growth that you see from having to go through that situation and learn and grow. All right, let's use this Power of Love deck. Yeah, again, I apologize if it took me a minute to kind of formulate that answer. At first, it wasn't 100% clear, and it might not be too quick on the uptake on this one. As I make these videos today, I'm also kind of tired, so my energy level isn't 100%, but I need to make the videos. I need to get them out, so I do apologize. Who is this going to be for? Leo? Okay. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So yeah, there's a lot here with cause and effect. Again, you know, you're feeling some kind of way about your spiritual beliefs, and it's like maybe you're out there trying to learn new spiritual information and teach it, and then along comes maybe a troll, or like I said, it could be somebody in your family and friends who just doesn't understand it. So there is some cause and effect here, and they want you to be aware, you know, how you react to these people. Don't react angry or whatever. Understand that they're coming from a different place. They have different experiences. And so, you know, maybe it is about just teaching, but come at it with love. So they do want you to take some time to meditate on how it makes you feel when you have to defend your position, and how it makes you feel when they have a reaction, or your reaction. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So just be careful also with how you're expressing your thoughts and how you're communicating. So that's really what it comes down to here, is just analyze how you communicate with people regarding this topic, how you react, how their reactions to you make you feel. Let your feelings tell you how to proceed, I guess. Just watch your expression and watch and realize there is a cause and effect. So if you are triggered by their reaction, then that might amp things up. And they want you to be in harmony with regard to this situation. They don't want you to, you know, be triggered by people. They don't want you to let those people throw you off, bring down your vibe. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So both, you know, this is the Power of Love deck, but all these cards are talking about coming from a place of love. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So if you come at these people with love, you know, what do they say? Honey attracts more flies than vinegar, or something like, you know. It's just be sweet with these people. Try to come from a caring place, a loving place, and watch your reactions, your expressions. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So just be careful how you express your feelings, your thoughts, and, you know, come from a place of love. This will help you to be in a more harmonious space. Okay, so that's what we're getting so far. Let's get a little bit more. I do apologize if I repeat myself. I think I do it on purpose. It's a way for me to like formulate it in my head. I know it's probably annoying to watch, but sometimes I think it's also important to repeat the message because that's how we learn, through repetition. And, you know, I just feel like sometimes things can go in one ear and out the other. So there are times where I do repeat things because I feel like they're very important. But it also has something to do with me just kind of putting it all together and really feeling out what they're trying to say. Instead of doing it in my head, I do it out loud. Okay, now, this situation might actually involve somebody romantically that you're defending yourself against, or this message might be like a side message that's not blended with the rest of this message, but they're talking about marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So it could be a literal like romantic marriage, or it could be like two business partners coming together, creating kind of a contract or marriage, metaphorically. Or, you know, it could be that, you know, maybe you have a spouse and you were both very Christian, and then you started getting into spirituality. Maybe you had a spiritual awakening, or something changed, or you met somebody who you're going to marry, and that's who you could be needing to be careful who you communicate with regarding these spiritual topics. And they're wanting you to think long-term on how you deal with this, because this person is going to be somebody you're going to, there could be for some of you, this person is going to be somebody you're going to marry. And so you have to be careful, I guess, what you share, how you share it. And think long-term. But we do see here, we have granting of blessings and from good fortune. Be positive about the situation. Like, don't take their acceptance or lack thereof, or the fact that you feel like you have to defend it. Don't come at it from a negative angle. Come at it from a positive angle with love and light. Okay, so you have a life purpose here, and it has something to do with children. So I don't know if you're teaching children. Maybe, you know, this person, maybe you want to teach your children. Maybe your children are a big part of your soul's purpose, and maybe your husband or wife or whatever doesn't understand these spiritual values. So again, be careful, analyze how you're communicating with this person, and just come up from love. Try not to be triggered. Because somehow, some way, your life purpose has to do with children. So it could be your own children, it could be teaching other people's children, but this situation also has to do with marriage for whoever this is for. So if this resonates with you, let me know down in the comment section, because this is a very specific reading. It's probably not going to resonate for everybody. And there might be some parts that do and some that don't. They're telling you that whatever you desire with this situation is within reach, but you need to have faith. Everything is working in your favor. And we have asked for what you want. So you do have the ability to manifest, to co-create this situation with the universe, but you do have to ask the angels for help. He's got that little, you know, that old dandelion that you blow on to make a wish. So make a wish, ask for what you want, let the universe and other people know what you need. So I feel like this card is actually, yeah, you can ask the universe and your angels as well, but I think you also need to ask this person, whoever it is you're defending yourself. You know, whether it's trolls, whether it's, you know, your family or friends, or your spouse or your children, I don't know here. Try to explain it in a nice, sweet way, the best way you can, and, you know, tell them that you want their support, you need their support. He does have these little butterfly wings on him, so I sense that that means that there's going to be change if you do. Your desire is within reach, so what you want out of this situation can come true, but you need to have faith that everything's working in your favor. But sometimes in order to get to a situation that's calm and accepted, sometimes we have to go through the muck, right? For some reason, I'm thinking of like 90 Day Fiance. I love that show. And it's like, you know, the two people get together and eventually the family accepts that person, but they have to go through all this fighting to get there, right? So whatever this is, maybe you have to go through this period where these people don't understand and you have to defend yourself. But I feel like you're going to have a better outcome if you come from a place of love and you show them there's nothing to fear. And, you know, because sometimes people are afraid of things they don't understand. There's a lot of superstition when it comes to spiritual stuff, like witchy stuff or spiritual stuff or whatever. There's people out there, you know, Hollywood movies and people from the past taught them that there's something to fear when really there's not. So, well, I mean, there might be some people that work with dark, whatever. I don't personally. So just because I'm into tarot cards and witch and I go by the term witch doesn't mean there's anything nasty about it, right? So anyway, so that's what I'm getting so far out of this, is that this is all about your belief in spiritual topics, philosophies, the law of attraction, creation, and someone else obviously doesn't accept it. You feel like you have to defend it. It could be, you know, a spouse, or somebody who will end up being a spouse. Your life purpose has something to do with children. It could be your own children. Maybe that's why you need this person to agree. I don't know. But if you, I mean, think about the cause and effect. If I'm mad about it, angry about it, that's just going to charge them up more. So if you come from a place of love, like I said, you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar or whatever. So come from a place of love. Watch how you express your feelings with regard to this. Analyze. Sit down, meditate on it, analyze about it. But if you do all this, we have harmony here. So you can come from a place of harmony. We do say the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So maybe you're going to be getting married to somebody, but maybe you guys have two different views on organized religion or spirituality. And so you need to be able to explain this. I see, you know, there's going to be a granting of blessings and good fortune for you. There's going to be growth and expansion, but you have to be positive. We have learn and teach. So it's like you're learning this stuff and you're teaching. Maybe you're teaching the spouse, children. So your desires are within reach, but you got to ask for what you want. Ask this person in a loving way. So that's what we're getting so far. Now I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we do ask spirits what's going to happen with regard to this situation in the next 6 months to a year sooner. So if marriage is supposed to pop out, we'll see that. If we're talking more about your soul purpose or the spirituality topic, we'll see what more we can get on that and just elaborate on this reading, get more, find out if, you know, this marriage, this wedded bliss is supposed to happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner. Whatever you desire, are you going to manifest whatever it is out of this situation within the next 6 months to a year sooner? What can you do to make this situation smoother, come in quicker, better, faster, whatever? And what pitfalls, you know, what else do we need to know about what's going on here? So that's what we're going to go into in the bonus extended. So you can meet me there right now. The link will be down below in the description box. It's only $5.55 to sign up for my Patreon. And that gets you exclusive, unlimited access to all of the bonus extendeds that I've done up until this point, and all the bonus extendeds that I do going forward. So it's a lot of great extra content. If you want a personal reading, if you're not sure if this is for you, still a general collective, or if you have any other questions, you can get it on my website. I create a video just like this, upload it to YouTube as private so no one else can see it, and then send you the link within a day or two of you making that order. So it's a very quick turnaround. My readings start at $20 and go up from there for personal reading. So very minimal cost, very good value. So I definitely put my heart and soul into the readings. So I definitely make sure that you're getting your money's worth. Anyway, so if you want one of those, you can get it on my website. The link is down below in the description box, www.bossasswitch1111.com. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you get these videos. And we're gonna go now to the bonus extended. So meet me there and we will dig in and find out more about what you need to know about this situation. So if it resonates with you, let me know down in the comment box below and meet me in the bonus extended so you can find out what else Spirit wants to tell you regarding this situation.